sowest is not quickened except it die. And that which thou sowest not that body that shall be, but bear grain, it may chance of wheat or of some other grain. But God giveth it a body as it had pleased him, and to every seed his own body. But some man will say, how are the dead raised up, and with what body do they raise? How are the dead raised up, and with what body are they raised? Right? We are buried into Christ Jesus. Right? We buried into him, but baptized into him. Right? As that fleshly man, and we rose spiritually. Just as he died in the flesh, and he rose spiritually. Okay, my brothers and sisters, just as he died in the flesh, buried in the flesh, and rose spiritually, so are we. We're gonna see ourselves as such. Okay, my loved ones, thou fool, that which thou sowest is not quickened except it die. Our bodies weren't quickened until we died, until we baptized into Christ. Okay, my brothers and sisters, because it is a spirit that quickeneth our mortal bodies. Okay, my loved ones, it is a spirit that quickeneth. So let's continue to trust in the mighty God and know that with him all things are what? Possible. Okay, my brothers and sisters, thou fool, that which thou sowest is not quickened except it die. And that which thou sowest not that body that shall be. Right? Not that body that shall be, because what? The body that shall be was a spiritual body, and that's not what was sown. Right? It was the flesh that was buried. It was a flesh that was buried. But bear grain it may chance of wheat or of some other grain. But God giveth it a body as it had pleased him, and to every seed his own body. You bury an apple seed, right? You bury the apple seed in the soil, and we're going to get a body. You see that shape of the apple body? It wasn't buried as the body. It was buried as that seed. And the seed is the shape of the seed, a round seed, right? And look at the format of the body. Orange seed, look how fine they are. And look at the format of the body. Okay, my brothers and sisters, so everything has its own format. Right, my brothers and sisters, just like the body, the flesh right here, right? The human body, how it is designed. Okay, my brothers and sisters, so this was the body that Christ took upon himself. This was the body that Christ took up on himself, and he was buried in this body, and he rose as a spiritual one. So are we. Okay, my brothers and sisters, so are we. We're gonna truly understand our identity. Who are we? Okay, my loved ones, we baptized into Christ. We were buried with him. Okay, my loved ones, and we rose as a spiritual man. So let's not